this is Lexi, and welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City.
Woohoo! That was great.
Nicely done.
Nicely
You having a good time
done.
so far?
Absolutely. You ladies are awesome.
We love her.
So what did you do this week, Lexi?
I moved into my best friend's house.
Oh.
So that was fun. I hate moving.
Yeah?
It's rough.
Are you a little leery about moving in with your best friend?
A little bit, because I'm scared, sometimes, you don't see all of your best friend always.
Right.
So
We've been talking about farts. I mean.
Right.
How do you know your best friend
fluids.
isn't one of those girls who wakes up in the morning, just stretches out, lifts a leg, and just lets one roll every morning?
That would be her, yeah.
Would that be her?
Yeah.
Or if you have a roommate that
So you already know that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her bodily functions, wow. They're intense.
Now, you guys made some agreements as to if she has a boy home or you have a boy home.
Well, she has a boyfriend that also lives with us, so it's the three of us living there.
So if you want to bring a boy home,
kinky sex happening.
Oh no!
It's okay to bring a boy home.
Yeah, I can bring a boy home. I just have to let her know that way she doesn't walk out naked and something weird.
Your boy would like that.
I'm sure. But yeah, no,
bringing home a fat cock.
Okay, so you moved this week.
Mm-hmm.
Any dating? Any just your FWB?
I'm boring. Yeah, I haven't even seen that guy for a week.
Wow.
No, I've been really focused on just dealing with the house and just kind of kicking back. I live so far now from everybody. I just moved over on Trop and 215.
Woo.
And everybody I know lives in North Las Vegas.
Holy
so I'm
cow.
that's a 45-minute drive. I think
"Come
I'll
see
stay home
me."
tonight.
They're like, come see me. And you're like, meet me at Palace Station. Like, we do a 50-50 here?
Right. Can I get some gas money?
That's a long slog. What a lot of people
Red Rock would be closer to her.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, that's
I
true.
could work with Red Rock.
That's a long slog. What a lot of people don't know is Vegas is it's not really a big city, but it's really spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really spread
It's
out.
getting spread out even more as they start building.
Used to be you could get anywhere in town in 20 minutes. It takes me an hour to get across town, and I'm not even all the way across town at the end of the day.
It takes me 40 minutes to get here every day.
Really? From
home.
Yeah, and she's
are you during rush hour? What time?
I try to avoid rush hour. That's why I always get to work late. But
that's her excuse anyway.
Yeah.
It took you a long time to get to my house Friday night, you said.
Oh
Traffic
my
was bad.
gosh. I felt like I was driving forever. And I took surface streets because
Friday
I used to
night.
deliver pizza. So I know the grid of the city. So I know what streets to take and everything.
Right.
But it just seemed like I had been driving forever. When it's rush hour, because we always want to meet at your house at 6, which is rush hour, right? From
And
4,
Friday's even worse.
4 to 7.
Well, 6 is because I leave at 5, and 6 is when I actually get there.
Right. And,
so if you leave at 5 with me, you'll get there when I do.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, but
yeah, you usually get there between 5:30 and 5:45.
right.
If you leave on time.
I leave on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You do.
I don't know.
So what about your catch up? How was your week?
So, well, I'll get rid of, I'll get the sad stuff done. So today was like a bad day. It's like every 15 minutes today. I even had to pull over a couple times on my way,
I'm sorry.
to the show, and I don't know why. I mean,
It's just gonna be like that for a while. Good
yeah,
days
I
and
guess.
bad days.
But
yeah.
yesterday wasn't too bad. Of course, I slept most of the day.
Yeah.
I didn't get up till 4.
That's awesome. You needed that because you said you'd been having a hard time falling asleep and stuff. So you probably
Yeah,
needed to
I
sleep.
usually don't go to bed till 3 or 4 or
Yeah,
5
you
in the
probably
morning.
Needed
So
that.
But friends, I cannot reiterate how good it is to have friends and family. So if you don't have any friends or family now, start making them.
Yeah, because you might need them.
Because you're
someday.
Put an ad
need
on
'em.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
I need friends.
I mean,
287 calls.
put that goodwill forth so that people are there for you when you need them, and it's not a chore for you guys, right? To be my friend or anything.
No, not at all.
So I mean, as long as you can do that for each other, they're like, I was having a problem leaving work and going home because I knew I was going home to an empty house, right? But so my friends, you guys, and I have projects that I need to do. So I'm going to go to dinner with my friend over here, so I don't have to think about going home right away. And then I go to your house on Friday, or I leave a little bit early so I can go home and cook because I got people coming over.
House. It was great.
So I have to distract myself in those kinds of ways, so I'm not so. Anyway, okay, so that's the sad part. I still can't be in the house alone when it's quiet.
So you got like the TV shows
The
on.
shows are always going on, or it's the my podcasts. I always have Josh and Chuck from Stuff You Should Know. Always even have those guys going on. What's that?
It's a great show.
That is, and so I've been watching I have gone through series so fast. It's not even funny. So I have watched all 7 seasons of 30 Rock.
Wow.
I just ate them all up, right? Just one right after the other, one right after the other.
You're going to have to learn another language so you can watch other shows.
The foreign shows?
Yeah.
Right. Or have them dubbed or something like that.
We'll get you into anime. Anime series go on for years.
Okay, that sounds good. Maybe. I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z's got 27.
Right. So
Dragon Ball Z, really?
Dragon Ball Z's got like 27 years worth of fucking
God.
shows to watch.
So there's been a couple of shows that I've watched that had,
show.
like there's that have the sexy scenes in them.
Mm.
And come Tuesday it'll be a month, since Mike passed. And so my question for you ladies tonight that you have to help me with is, when would it be appropriate for me to start masturbating again?
Tomorrow.
Well, I have this issue about.
Do you feel like you're cheating on him?
No.
Then what is the issue?
I don't know I don't know. I just don't know if it's appropriate.
You know what?
or-
It doesn't.
Think of it this way. He would love to watch you masturbate, right?
He would love to watch me masturbate.
Just put on a show for him.
And you know what? Who's to say what's right and what's wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, whatever you feel. If you feel like you need to masturbate and you get into it and you ain't feeling so right, then you're done.
I watched The Rain the other day. The
girls masturbating.
The
on
girls
themselves.
masturbating in the hallway, and I'm like,
You feeling randy?
I got a little tingle in my no zone,
Nice.
and but I didn't do anything that night, so I don't know.
You
I've
can
been rubbing my boobs a lot.
You know what? I think that if you need to do that, then nothing. You don't have to answer to anybody.
No.
Girl.
I know that. I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable.
I kind of get that, but it's some. You know what? Here's what I think it's going to be like.
Masturbate outside.
I think that. Okay.
Well, you start slow. It's like when you're house training a dog, you kind of start inside, you move him closer and closer to the door. Figure it's the other way. You retraining yourself to masturbate in bed. You start outside.
So do it in
move
the
your way
living
in.
room.
Well,
and
there you
work
go.
your way towards
I
the
know
bedroom.
couples, okay, that they don't have sex for a while and they don't have sex for a while, and finally it turns into years, and then it's like uncomfortable, like to even address the issue with somebody. So I say get back on the bike and ride, girl.
Hell yeah! Pull out your bottle of lube, get all your toys, lay them out on the bed,
There
put
you
on the
go.
best porn you can on the computer, and just go for it.
Well,
Get her done.
okay. All right.
Get her
No,
done.
well, what? No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now,
If it doesn't feel right,
yeah.
then just stop.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have a story for next week. Maybe.
No,
You know what? You know what? Watch a little porn. You like to watch porn.
Oh yeah.
If you feel a little randy,
Subscribe to
see what
kink.com.
happens.
Get yourself some good stuff.
You know.
Well, I know what kind of porn she likes, and I know the really good stuff's on that website after you pay for it.
Okay.
Just do a 1-month subscription.
Shoot, there's enough free porn online.
Right.
No, they don't do a lot of hardcore BDSM for free online.
Oh, is that what you want to watch?
I like BDSM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a few sites I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never did that with Mike. Mike wasn't into that kind of stuff, so.
Right.
No, but that's the kind of porn you like to watch to masturbate to. She likes fat lesbian sex porn, but she's not going to
True.
go out having fat
True,
lesbian
true.
sex.
Well,
It's just what
sometimes-
gets you off.
Sometimes I think about it.
Are you a porn watcher?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a
What kind of
preference?
porn do you watch?
I like mix a couple. Sometimes I watch like the group porns. I've never been into like a group session, but it's hot to me to see all the different.
We can do
things
that
going
with
on.
you. Let's
Yeah?
go to the power exchange.
Okay.
Oh, we got it. No, we have to do an exploratory mission to the Power Exchange first. Remember, they're under new management since the last
Right,
time
we
we've
do
been
have
there.
to go explore. We should give them a call this week.
We
and
should.
set up a.
a tour.
a tour.
Mm-hmm.
Of the
And
new
maybe we can get the
facilities.
owner to come sit with
Right,
us or
back to
something.
Lexi because I want to hear what kind of porn
Yeah,
she
yeah.
Uh-oh.
watches.
Well, she said the group porn. What other kind of porn?
Right. I like those like machine toys. Lately, I've been watching
Yes,
those, and
the
those
sex
are
machines.
intense.
Oh
I'm
Those
yeah.
like,
are
wow, I want one of
hardcore.
those.
The ones you get on a ride, they look like little footstools.
No,
Right,
no.
or the ones that they're like over there, and you're laying down, and it's like
The ones that they've
crazy.
constructed out of like home repair tools,
The
like
craziest
drills
things,
and
yeah.
saws and shit.
Wow.
And they just because it's got a rotating motor on it, and they put a piston arm on one end with a cock on it, and it's just pound, 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 pound. Just
It's intense. Yeah.
like
Like,
I would
woo.
come so fast, like it would be like all done. Like I mean, when somebody's like bang, I mean.
That's one of those things where you're just like, I just need
I
release
remember
now,
the
and I
first
need it
time
hard,
I
and I
ever
need
used
it
a
fast.
vibrator. You
Right.
tell me the first time you used a vibrator, you didn't like come this fast.
Oh, I did.
Dead girl says that you cannot go to the power exchange without her.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the first time I used a vibrator, it was like boom, like.
Really, the first
whoa.
time I used a vibrator, it took me a while.
Not
Maybe
me.
it was just because it was like a new sensation. It was a weird sensation to me at first.
Well, see,
I
I
don't know.
just put it. My very
How long
first
does it take you now?
vibrator.
Now it's pretty quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you just had to learn where to put it.
Yeah,
and how,
yeah.
and
I
what
think that was more
speed
like
and-
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, my spots.
My first
yeah.
vibrator was a bullet, and
Yeah,
I just
mine
put it
too.
on my clip. Boom, done. I've never really liked vibrators inside
Me
vibrating.
too. I'm the same way.
I
I like the little
prefer-
egg or the bullet. Yeah.
When I need a penis inside me and there's no penis available because it's in California, I have a dildo that is an actual dildo. It looks like a penis, it's got a set of balls on it, and I fuck that. And it's got a suction cup on it, so I can fuck it anywhere I want.
I have one of those.
I love it. I have a.
That's awesome.
You'll never sit on the bench seat in my bedroom, but I have a bench seat. I have a window seat, and it's perfectly smooth, flat surface, and that cock sits right on there.
Perfect.
And then when you're done, it's like a fucking waterfall.
Yeah, I put a
On the-
towel on the floor, and I usually try to put a towel around it to kind of contain it a little bit, but yeah.
Do you have to refinish the surface of your bench?
And the alley guy watched you do the bench ride?
I've sent him a video.
Ah,
Oh. I want a copy of that video.
nice.
I got it somewhere.
I want to see the bench ride.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could do friend porn.
Friend porn.
Like
I-
I watched your porn.
I watched
your
but
porn.
I only it wasn't
I
to
watched
turn
it
me
bef-
on.
I watched it before we were friends. I watched it for literally for research purposes when you were coming on the show as a guest. I swear to God, it was for research, just like researching furry porn and finding my ex-husband. No.
Yeah, you know what? Like when I go to look at fat lesbian girls to masturbate to, I've come across a few of our friends that we know in the business.
Do ya?
I'm like, yeah, not watching that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
hard to
want to
watch
masturbate
that.
to my friends. I don't want to
Yeah.
masturbate.
Yeah,
to
that's
More of
why.
a curiosity
That's
thing.
why I can't do. I don't really like to do the group
Hey,
sex
hey, hey,
thing
hey, hey,
either.
hey, hey. Dead girl says she knows a guy who makes those
The machine.
sex machines.
Oh, really?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to hit her up later.
My nipples just seriously almost
Right,
cut
it was exciting.
holes right out of my.
Cali guy could
thing.
make those things.
Hell yeah, he could.
Well, get him on it.
Come on, rocket scientist, build me a sex machine.
I think-
he
no,
could
no,
go
I
out in
think-
the garage and find some stuff to whip you up. with.
I think we
Well.
should get a hold of Dead Girl, meet her man, meet her guy, her supplier,
her tool dude.
meet her supplier, and maybe get him on the show.
Ooh,
Good idea. You hear
Dead
that?
girl,
Dead
dead
girl.
girl.
Dead girl.
You know who
Get
Dead Girl is?
Lexi.
Absolutely.
hook her
Get
up with us.
Lexi your number, and we'll get it to us. And we would like to bring the toy. Can he bring some samples?
We just can't really. Well,
We can't stroke it.
no, I don't know if we can turn it on either.
Yeah, we'd have to be.
What if it's a drill?
Well, we could have it on the show. We could probably just have it sitting there, but we couldn't play with it.
Okay,
or-
but wait a minute.
No. Here's what we can't show the video of it being played with. We could post a picture of something while we're playing with it and describing it on
or
the
I
show.
can take a video with my phone. So
Yeah.
Or can't we just use the device without the penis part on it, depending on what it is?
we probably could. We'll figure out something.
We'll bring
Okay.
the
We'll
flip.
put like a little toy condom on it, like a little feather duster or something.
No. You remember that story about our friend the first time she had sex with her partner, and he had like the doll on the end of his penis
Yes.
with the crazy eyes and stuff.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Who wants to fuck that?
It
Well,
was,
it was to break the tension.
ice.
Oh.
Because it's a
my,
really
my first
complicated
marriage,
relationship.
my first wedding at my wedding shower, they gave it to me for my husband, like a little panty that was an elephant, his elephant went in his peenie, and it had elephant ears. And it was an
Peenie.
elephant.
She said peenie.
She
Well,
said
his
penis.
was kind of a peenie.
Oh,
Aw.
we love little penis. They're
It
so
wasn't
cute
little.
and
It just wasn't
Canadian.
as big as some of
Cute
I.
and Canadian.
It wasn't as
Canadian.
big as some of the others I've had.
Well, when you fucked every man in the tri-state area, you've got a good sampling to choose from.
Are you anywhere from the tri-state area?
No.
Tri-state area?
No.
Okay.
Where the fuck she get that idea?
Southern California, Nevada, and Arizona. Tell me you haven't had one from each state. You hear the crickets and playing in the background.
I'm trying to think. No, I've had it in Arizona.
Probably
So-
Utah too.
That's all right.
She gets all
you're,
upset
you're
with
like
me.
you're like your own League of Nations over there.
That is true. She has taken one for the team.
Oh, I hate you bitches.
Oh, please.
You only
love
hate us because we tell the truth.
So that was my catch up this week. I didn't really do a lot. I've been, I have my good days and my bad days. Most of them are good.
You need to learn how to
that's
spin
because-
the clits of the 80s, 90s,
But
and
that's
today
because
again.
of you guys. So,
Anytime.
Yeah.
There.
That's what we do.
And dinner was fabulous Wednesday.
Good.
Sure was.
I'm going to play with that recipe because I didn't think it was as good.
What? Which
the
one?
pad thai.
Oh, it tasted
The
wonderful.
the
to me.
quichosa I know you guys
Oh,
love.
the quichosa. I'm making those.
My
I learned.
son had like 8 of them before dinner started. He would take one and he'd leave and then he'd go play with the other kid that was there. And then he'd come back and be like, "These are really good," and take another one, and then he'd be back like 5 minutes, be like, "Another one."
Yeah, they
Like,
were
"Aw."
awesome. I'm gonna make some of those.
Good.
Because
Good,
I
good.
learned. I learned that
Yes, you
night.
did.
I did.
I
learn.
made some for myself, pot stickers for myself
Oh, see, good.
this morning, so for lunch.
Nummy,
That's
nummy.
awesome. So anyway, let me tell you about my week. God, it was just flew by this week. But I can tell all the listeners tonight that I am not pregnant.
Yay.
Wait. Was there a scare?
Well, I haven't had a period since July.
Okay,
Since before the bash.
And since I know what happened shortly before the bash,
Yeah.
it could have very well been a pregnancy.
And so I didn't know. And I asked my doctor. I went to see my doctor at the end of August. And I'm like, so, like, could I be, like, going, through the change at the time? She said, well, it usually just don't stop like that. If you don't have one this month, you better take a pregnancy test. Now, there is a dollar store pregnancy test in my drawer at home. But I just couldn't bear myself to take
And
it.
they have been scientifically proven to be just as effective as the $30
Oh yeah, they're
ones
the
you buy at
same
the
ones.
store.
Yeah, exactly. They're fine. But anyway, didn't have to. So I start my period, and I sent Sarah. I said, "Yay! I started my period today." Next text. I'm so glad we're close friends enough that I can share this with you.
I'm bleeding! Yay! Hooray!
So
huzzah!
needless to say, and when you don't have a period for 3 months and then you have one, girls, you know.
It's
It's
rough.
like it was a dam.
I went through that you guys remember last year I bled for like 6 months straight. It was terrible.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I am not stopped, but at least it slowed down. But it was like really bad for a while. So yeah, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on if I'm going through the change or not going. I'll tell you
could be.
next month if I have a period or not. I don't know.
Who knows?
So anyway, I couldn't have sex this week. I needed to have sex this week because it was just not an attractive
Do
thing.
you masturbate when you're on your period?
At the end, maybe.
Yeah.
I get really horny on my period, but like it just depends on what's going on. Like this week, it was like a
Have you ever
flood.
seen Cabin Fever?
Yeah.
You know that scene where the guy's diddling the girl and then he brings his hand up and it's covered in blood because she's rotting from the outside in?
Mhm.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that.
Yeah, I have
Great
done
movie, by
it.
the way.
I've tried. Because I can masturbate without hands. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Anyway, I've tried masturbating when I was
On your period?
on my period, and it doesn't sit well with me at all.
Yeah, I'm not big on that. And I've been with men who'll say, I don't care if you're on your period. Yeah, I care.
Yeah, I don't care if you care. I care.
I care.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah, I
similar.
care.
I've masturbated once or twice before when it's just like when you're on
Like
that period
light.
and for whatever reason you're just like I can't fucking stand it, I'm horny.
Yeah.
And just rub
Yeah.
one out real quick while
I
I've got a
usually get
tampon
like
in so I
that.
don't get everything anywhere. But
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
I've masturbated on my period with a tampon in.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I don't like that either because you're kind of dry sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the best.
You can't reach in and dip into your own
Yes,
personal
to
lubricant
make
pot.
yourself a little wetter. Yeah, there's no personal lubricant.
That's when
pot.
you're like
Oh no, that's when you're getting the lube. What is that?
Oh, it's good.
I usually get that feeling like
You
I
know,
just gotta
for the-
fucking fuck.
For the people who
Before.
listen, for the people who listen to the podcast, this must be the weirdest show they've listened to in a long time.
Really? All right, so let's talk about the rest of my week. I had a very busy week. I went out to dinner with a friend. I went to your house on Wednesday for dinner. My sister's in town, so I had some dinner with them. And then you guys were at my house Friday. And
Saturday was the party.
Saturday I was at your house for the party. I have to dance my ass off tomorrow for three
Ooh.
couples.
Ooh.
3 couples at
Swingers
3:30 in
party.
the afternoon. Some guy hired me to embarrass his father.
Oh.
So
You get hired for that a lot.
I know I'm a good embarrassment girl. Because I lay it
But
on.
they
really
love it,
Oh yeah, I
though.
lay it on really.
The
thick.
people that you're supposed to be embarrassing, they love it more than anything.
Oh, they do. Because
Yeah.
I'm fun. I don't. Some of them get a little bit cheesy, but for the most, I'm fun. I try to embarrass them, but in a fun way.
Like
so.
that football guy.
Oh yeah. That was like the where I had to pretend like I hurt my ankle or whatever.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, I've been getting a lot of work lately, so that's been a really fun thing. So that's what I've been up to. But I really need to fucking get laid. I need to just find time in
Call
my
Batman.
schedule to get laid.
Any progress on your little friend?
Which little friend?
The little friend.
The midget. The midget you're supposed to have sex
you know
with.
what? I haven't even tried that yet. I mean, I seen him a couple weeks ago because he owed me money for a job I did, but he was headed to the airport, and so we didn't really get a chance to chit chat. But he smelled so fucking good. Came to my house like at 6:30 in the morning to pay me before he hit to the airport, and he drives this little tiny car. Okay,
He's a little
and
tiny
he's a little tiny
person.
person, and I'm thinking, yeah, you couldn't take me on a date in that car. Where am I gonna fit? But anyway, so and he hugged me. He always hugs me, gives me a little kiss. But he smelled. I'm like, oh my god, you smell so good.
Do you have to bend down to give him a
I
hug?
do have to bend down to give him a hug. He's really short. He's a little guy. Of course I have to bend down. What do you think I do? Go, here's a step stool, give me a hug?
No, I'm just imagining like when the little kids give you a hug and they just kind of put their face in your belly when they hug you. Like,
Well, and then he came up 6:30 in the morning, so he texted me because I'm out front of your house. And so I had to go out in my nightgown. So I'm in my nightgown. And of course, yeah, he ends up about right here when I bend over and hug him, but he's just a sweetie. So yeah, I would really like to do him. So I'm gonna take that one for the team. I hear that dwarf guys are, little people have really big penises.
Well, relatively.
in
Well, I
comparison
know,
to the rest of
they
them.
have like large penises for like
Above
regular
average.
size.
You think they
men.
have above average?
That's what I've heard.
So all the
Like a
growth
legit
hormone
third
went to
leg.
their penis
went to their
instead.
penises.
That's why they're so tiny.
Yeah,
They're like
because
little tripods.
Right. It's a legit third leg.
I'm just trying to
Awesome.
figure out like the only
you put a
like
shoe
like
on
okay,
that?
wait, now here I was trying to figure out the logistics of this. Like couldn't put my ass in the air because I'd be too tall for that. We'd have to do it mission, he'd
You'd
have
have
to be that way. So I don't well, although I have straddled him and did a simulated sex at a party we did together.
Right.
So that worked out okay. So, but from behind, I don't think that will work out so good.
I have a couple of step stools. Do it on the floor.
I'm sure we could manage. I wouldn't have a problem.
I so want to be there for that. You need to do it in a hotel room that has closet doors that we can peek out of while
No,
you're
I
doing
couldn't
it.
because you would giggle.
No,
You
well,
would
I
give
would-
it away.
I would stuff something in my mouth.
She'd be going.
She would give it away.
She'd be going.
We'd have to be in a soundproof room
Yeah,
like
she
the
couldn't
police
do
at the
it.
police station.
No. We'd put a nanny cam in the bedroom.
Oh, there you go.
And we can be in the next room over. Maybe 2 rooms over. Because I still might give it away in the next room.
Yeah, I
Or
couldn't trust you not to
or
laugh.
we could just go do it at the Power Exchange where you can just watch.
Hey!
I have to ask the guy to fuck me first. I don't even know if he likes fat chicks,
Well, there's that.
Everybody likes fat chicks.
especially me.
Exactly. Every single dude on the planet has fucked a fat girl at least once.
I don't know about all that. Every single girl?
Well, they've
Every
fucked you, haven't they?
Oh my god.
She set that up.
You know what? I think it's ironic that you guys are in here talking about how much I have sex and I haven't had sex in 3 weeks.
I know. We're trying to
It's
live.
not that I don't.
We're trying to live vicariously.
It's not like
through
I don't
you.
want to, and I can make a call. I just have to find time in my life to have sex.
Oh well, I have plenty of room to talk because she remembers a period of time where there was a different dude every weekend.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 in a week.
Oh,
Yep.
The truth comes out now, huh?
I've never admitted to that.
She was young and promiscuous.
And what am I, old and promiscuous?
Yes.
You're not. You know what? You're not that promiscuous.
No, I'm not. You know what?
But you are
I
that
told
old.
somebody though that a lot of it's smoke and mirrors.
Right.
I mean,
Ow.
you deserved that. Um,
It was just perfect setup. You are so good for that. Don't
I
pinch
know,
me.
I know. But anyway,
Scoot over.
no, like when I love sex, and I would have, if I was in a situation, I'd have sex every fucking day and not even think twice about it. Things have just gotten really busy lately.
You need to get a boyfriend. Then you can have sex every single day.
I'd rather just
That doesn't happen though, does it?
Right.
when he's in town, they have sex every
When
day.
he's in town. But
Yeah.
what happens if he lived here?
We'd have sex probably every other
When
day.
I was married, I had sex every single day, sometimes twice a day. Every single day when I was married.
So Dead Girl's on it. She's already made the appointment with the guy who makes the machines to be on the show.
Good girl.
Yay, girl!
Yes.
And
That's
she
awesome.
also she says, on the floor, you off the edge of the bed for your sex position with the mini-man.
Wait, I'm off the edge of the bed and he's standing on the floor? Honey,
No,
that ain't gonna work.
He's a midget. Literally, he's less than 4 feet tall.
Yeah, he's less than 4 feet tall. I think he's probably like 3-something. He's really short. He's a little person.
Have you ever been with a little person?
No.
Would you want to? Does it interest you? Does it intrigue you?
Kind of. I think I would just do it just for the.
Well, see,
just to
that's
say I
exactly
did.
why I'm doing it, because I want to take it
Right.
for the team and we can talk
Just-
about it.
Right. Curiosity.
Would you ever be in a relationship with him?
I don't know. That'd be tricky.
What's so funny?
Are you kidding me? Sierra would be humming the theme from the Lollipop Guild from
Who put that in there, Cali guy?
Anyway, I didn't hear the answer. Would you have a relationship with somebody?
I don't know, because you'd have to like change your whole life to accommodate your little man. Like, they use littler
You
things.
know, I
and-
think when I was younger, I would say no. But I think that I'm past all that kind of stuff as you get older. And, if it's and I know him and he's a really nice person. I would never say that, there's any romantic interest, but I think that I could get past the whole I'm with somebody shorter than me now, more so than I could maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, there's a difference between dating a midget and just some dude who's shorter than me.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I think I'd be okay with a midget. I'm not okay with a guy who's 5'1". Just saying.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
I think you're
It's
right,
something
though.
crazy inside my head.
It's because he's not living up to his potential.
I don't know why. You know the story about the guy. I went on a blind date with a guy. I'd seen, well, I can't say completely blind. I'd seen a picture of him on Plenty of Fish or some bullshit website. And we met up at this really great salad place because I'm fat and I like salad. I'm sorry.
Well, we just like food in general.
True, and this is really good food and really good salad, and you can put like pork on it. And so I'm at this salad place, and it's in the middle of Caesars, and he comes walking up, and I'm like, damn, he is studly. But he's not getting any taller as he gets closer. In fact, he's actually shrinking as he gets closer to me. It's that like effect, that like distance to close effect. By the time he got to me, his top of his head did not reach my nose. I am only 5'3". So he had to have been 5 foot even, just dead 5 foot even. I'm like, I think my tiny little sister is bigger than you. Like, I'm afraid I might break you.
Was he little in stature too, like he was thin and real
No,
short?
he was husky. I guess
Yeah.
was kind of not
Normal.
fat.
I think he was
but
normal.
Yeah.
It was a deal breaker that he was that short.
Yes. Basically, I stuck out the first date for the free salad, and that was it.
I understand that, but I think
Like-
that my brain would be in a different place now than it would have been 20.
I understand.
50, yeah.
I
See,
understand
and-
what you're saying.
The other thing is I need someone to be very powerful in bed, and I can't imagine someone that much smaller than me being that much more powerful.
Oh, big things come in little packages, I have to say.
I know that, but I don't think I could mentally get over the fact that he was that short. Now a midget, totally different freak show. Sorry.
It's not a freak show yet. I haven't done it yet. Okay.
No.
She's looking at me like, when's the freak show starting?
We represent the
The
Lollipop
Guild. Oh.
Oh, so one other thing I did this week was I finally went back onto my Tumblr. I haven't been on my Tumblr for a while. And on Tumblr, it's one of those blogs that you can follow other blogs, and so you get the feed, you know.
Okay.
And a couple of the blogs that I followed were, I think they're called teddy bear porn. Is that what it's called? The
What?
big
bear.
Really hairy
big
guy.
bear guys. And I mean, I know they're doing it for other dudes, but I find it hot. I couldn't look at them because Mike was a big dude.
And you know what, girl? It's 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No one expects you to be out banging dudes tonight.
Oh no, I don't plan on doing that for quite a while. But I said, well, let me go, because I got the little, rise from the masturbation scene in Rain, and I said, well, let me go check out my Tumblr page. So I went over there, and I just couldn't. I saw a couple of guys.
Maybe you need to see skinny white dudes.
Maybe I need to go back to that whole Nordic.
Go outside. Yeah, go outside. Masturbate to skinny white dudes with blonde hair.
Well, she could
Bring-
go out on
the
her
closer
patio.
you get-
could go out on your patio and
Yeah,
masturbate.
you got
Nobody sees
Plenty
you out
of
there,
privacy out there. I would be masturbating on that patio every night. But you guys know me. I like the outdoor kind of somebody might see me stuff.
Right? Oh,
So.
me too. I could be a voyeur big time. Oh yeah.
Although
I mean like an what do they call it? It's the I word. Oh no, it's an E word. The exhibitionist.
Exhibitionist.
I could be an exhibitionist.
Are you an exhibitionist?
Yes.
You are?
Absolutely. I love it.
But you're not really kinky, are you? You are kinky,
am.
just
I
not
am.
the group kinky.
Tell us some of
Kinda
your
not.
kinkiness. Come on, Lexi.
See, I'm a big kinkster, like behind closed doors. I try and keep the good girl appearance
You're just
as much
talking
as
to the
possible.
sport girls.
I know.
Tell us. Come on. It's just us here.
No, I love like different locations and outside and stuff. Like
Oh, yeah.
I love audiences. Like that turns me
me
on so
too,
much. I'm
yeah.
like,
But you said behind the privacy of closed doors, so you have to invite it's like a private audience.
It's like a private audience. You invite a couple friends over and
please RSVP to Lexi's sex manga party.
I'm getting late Friday night. Anybody want to watch?
You know you got to put her on that
on that
list,
list,
right?
right.
So the power exchange would be perfect for someone like you.
Yeah.
Well, I've gone to some other clubs. Like I've gone to the Red Rooster, and there's like a new one called the Swinging Door. It's like right next door to the Green Door.
Really?
Yeah. So I
The
don't know.
power exchange is great because the rooms
Never been to that one.
have
Yeah.
these great big glass walls.
No. They're just windows and open doorways.
I know, but it looks like the window's huge.
Yeah.
Like it's like
True.
the whole
It's a
outside
Picture
wall.
window.
It's a voyeur's paradise.
It is.
Mm.
I got invited to have sex with a tranny.
Do
And
it.
No, it was an
I can't
ugly
do
woman
that.
tranny.
Oh,
I can't do trannies.
I could.
But
What I really
think it
want,
depends
really
on
want
the-
is I want a true hermaphrodite.
I know.
Oh.
We've talked about that before.
Now I would like to have sex with a female to male tranny.
Yeah, a full.
Dead
Yeah.
girl says she's coming over.
Yes.
Do you and that girl have a thing?
Not yet.
You like girls too?
I do like girls.
See,
Yeah.
we like Lexi more and more every minute.
I think I might know this guy.
What guy?
Cool.
This guy that they're trying to hook us up with because he does rope work too. I may have seen a couple of his exhibits.
Maybe you do know him.
Oh.
The life
As long
of
as
a
it's not that
fetishist.
one guy. Remember that one guy, Mr.
Yeah.
Dark? Is that what his name or
Ugh,
something like that?
Fucking dick face.
What's your
Sorry.
catch up for the week? Except I had sex and I had sex and
And
I
I
had
soaked through
sex
the
and I
sheet.
Soaked
leaked
through
through
the
the sheet and I had sex.
And I had to plan for my birthday party, and I had family time. Yay!
You planned for your own birthday party?
No, I planned for the birthday party.
Oh,
myself.
oh.
No, I don't plan my own. Okay, here's the deal. I'm a party jinx. If I host a party and I invite people to a party, no one comes to the party. I invited 32 children, not including her kids and the other friends' kids that I invited. I invited 32 children from my son's school. 2 of them showed up. And I had one mom RSVP with 3 kids, and none of those little fuckers showed up at all.
Oh.
It's terrible.
It was a perfect little party though.
But it was a good little party. That's
Yes.
the good thing was that he had some good friends show, and so that was good. But we did that once when we moved into the house. When my mom and I moved into the house, we hosted a luau.
I remember that.
Home, a party, and I invited between I invited probably 150 people to this party, and the only people who showed up are my friends, like my really good friends, and not even like my kind of sort of Facebook friends. We maybe hang out once in a while. None of that. It's like, look, I provided all the food and tons of alcohol. She got shit-faced on Bahama Mamas.
I did.
Which I got drunk halfway through the party, so they became Baja Mamas because I replaced the rum with tequila. So they were no longer Bahama Mamas, they were Baja Mamas. Yes.
She made pictures of the shit too.
I did, by the pitchers full.
We went through it fast.
Yeah, we did. And I still, no fucking guys. So mad.
Oh,
And I've done that. I've done that for a party with Alexia.
What?
He is a buff black man.
Oh, and she says it's not Mr. Dark. So she knows who we're talking about. Thank you. He's a stand-upper, by the way.
He's a buff black man that makes toys.
And does rope work.
I need
I
to be his
think
best
I
friend.
need to. I think I need to privately interview him before he
Before the
comes on the show. So I make just check out his content. And,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Don't we
Yeah.
have a rule in the bylaws somewhere that says you can't fuck the guests?
Yes, we do now.
Since when
Since our previous incarnations.
have I fucked any of the? Okay. Now let me ask you this.
Does it count before or after we interviewed
Exactly.
it?
Exactly. Does it count before we interviewed him or after we interviewed him?
Well, hold on a second. It counts. It only counts if you, as the female, think there's going to be a relationship. So the booty call thing, I think, is cool.
I'm okay
Oh well,
with
then
booty
you ain't
call.
got to worry about no relationship thing with
I
me.
know.
So I can fuck anybody. It's good.
Yeah, we know that. They're like, hey, you want to have a second? No. Don't need to know your last name. Don't need a phone number. Just go. Here's your burner phone.
I have
back.
no problem with the booty call thing because I know that that's a hit it and quit it. And,
That's right.
And that's it. And it works for both parties. As long as both parties are okay with it.
So if somebody came on the show, let's just say, and we hit it off and we went on a date and then it started to be my boyfriend, like that wouldn't be allowed?
Well, that's what happened with Callie Guy and I. That's how we met. Was we interviewed him on the show, and then we went on a date. And it was
I think
allowed.
it all depends.
As long as you don't go crazy, psycho, crazy Facebook stalker
I'm not
bitch,
a psycho crazy stalker
Or the
bitch.
texting, why haven't you texted me
I'm
back?
not
It's only
like
been 2
that.
minutes.
or screaming at a guy in a parking lot.
Right.
Yeah, you got the wrong girl with all that. You got the wrong girl with all that.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to have a general counsel on it.
Oh, okay. So if there's somebody I
Review.
You
decide
just have to present it. I want to sleep with this person. Is it just sex? Okay, go ahead. Or
Oh my God! If I ever did have somebody that I dated regularly, you girls would just.
We wouldn't be able to handle it.
we would be judgmental. Oh,
We
he's
would
not
be-
good enough for you.
No, he's not good enough for you.
I don't know.
We're like that with Slim Tim.
Right.
Yeah, what happened?
This bitch is crazy. You need a new one.
But he didn't.
Wait, I
listen.
got a Grace girl for you. Come meet this girl.
He has a new girl now.
He does have a new
Yeah,
girl.
I did hear about that. We have to meet her.
We do have to meet her. Tim,
Tim,
we
if
know you
you're out
listen to the
there,
podcast.
we want to meet. We have to vet the new.
Did you ever
woman.
hear the story about Slim Tim
Which one?
and our podcast?
Oh, that's great. So the first episode we were talking, the very first episode of this show 4 years ago, we were talking about Slim Tim, and back then I called him Tiny Tim because he's shorter than I am, and
Yes.
that was the deal breaker for this. But he was so cuddly and just a great guy, and I told him, look, I really want to keep you as a friend because I just really, really like you. I can't have sex with you. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to you, and that's a huge part of what I need out of a relationship.
So they had dated before we
Right,
started
I
the
knew
show.
that.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So we were talking about him on the show and Calypso. We were talking about Tiny Tim and about, he was very rotund at the time. And she made a comment about how, had he even seen his penis in many years? Because he was kind of on the heftier side and you really couldn't, and she asked me if I'd seen it and I said no. And I called him an Oompa Loompa.
Oh.
And then like the next week we all went out.
But it was
with
a
those-
cute Oompa Loompa.
But it was a cute Oompa Loompa. And then we went out like the next week and he came with us and he was like, and he looked at Calypso and he goes, yes, I have seen my penis. I masturbate. And she's like, oh my God. It was hilarious. I felt mortified because I knew he knew I'd called him an Oompa Loompa.
Well, I think the way that he broke it to her to tell her that he found the podcast was, so I found this great radio show the other day.
He didn't know you were on the
Oh
show.
yeah, he knew.
Oh, you know. He knew.
But he's been a friend of the show for a long time.
fabulous friend of
Tim's
the show
a
for
great
a long
guy.
time.
He's a
a
really,
really
good
nice guy.
really. I hope he found a nice girl. This
Me
time.
too.
I hope so too.
He deserves a nice girl.
Yes.
He deserves a girl who falls on her knees whenever he comes in the door to give him a blowjob. That's what he deserves.
Doesn't every guy believe they deserve that?
They do believe
Yeah,
that, but that
believe
doesn't
it.
mean they do.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they deserve
Does
it.
Cali guy get that?
Anytime he wants it.
You don't just fall to your knees and offer it up?
No, because there's sometimes other people in the room.
Oh.
And usually it's tits first. So.
Okay. Have you ever met anybody that you would do that for?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they weren't keepers though?
None of them were keepers.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that question.
Okay. What about you, Lexi? Have you ever been in a serious relationship? I mean,
have.
you're young, so
But yes, I have.
yeah.
Yeah.
And did he break your heart? Did you break his?
It was more he broke mine.
He broke your heart. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But he
That
lives.
dick will hunt him down and cut his balls off.
Luckily, he lives in San Diego and he doesn't have any social media, so the break was easy because it literally was
Oh.
no contact anymore. I changed my phone number, he changed his phone number, and it's been done. But it was all of last year that I dated him. So that was my serious relationship. Was a year. Being I'm so young, that's all I have. I don't know, but yeah.
Or is that something you're looking for right now, or no? You like the FWB thing?
No, I'm open to a relationship, and I think it is something that I want. It's just finding the right person for it.
Wait for that spark.
Right, exactly. There's somebody I
And
want. He
wait.
just doesn't want
Wait
it
a minute,
back with
and
me.
wait and wait.
Yeah.
And wait.
No, I think you should.
No,
think
I
you
agree.
should.
I agree. Don't settle.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
never
settle.
settle.
I have my eye on someone. Just a matter of timing.
Is it just a crush though? I mean, no,
Mhm.
you think it's more than that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Hmm.
he's been my FWB. It's like hard. How do you change somebody from a friends with benefits into a relationship? You know, like, do you ever cross that boundary?
Yes.
And
Yeah, it
right,
does
You
and
happen.
come right out
eventually-
and you say,
Yeah, it
look, I
happens.
really like you and I like you more than just the weekend fuck, and maybe we should go out to dinner and be boyfriend and girlfriend, or maybe give it a shot or see where it goes, or
But be
I like
prepared.
you.
But be prepared for
Yeah,
both
be prepared
answers.
for
Right,
yeah.
right.
Be
Either
prepared for
answer.
that. I'd rather keep it this way and be okay with it if that's what you want.
Yeah.
If not, be okay with walking away from it too. Like,
Yeah.
put on your big girl panties.
What if I don't wear panties?
Well, then put
Oh.
on your big girl bra.
Oh, okay. I wear those.
I know you do. Put on your big girl crotchless panties. I don't care.
Those are exciting.
Those are exciting.
I have really big girl panties. Just FYI.
She has big girl panties.
Because I'm a big girl.
You know that scene from Shallow Hal when the girl's
Yep.
swinging her panties
Yeah,
around?
they use mine. They use my
Hey,
panties.
sometimes you need the panties. I have not been able to sleep nude because I usually Mike and I used to sleep nude.
Thank
I
God you
can't
didn't
sleep nude. I can't go to sleep
Naked.
naked.
I
You
only
know what?
comfortable if I'm by myself. I don't like to sleep nude. I just don't. I got shorts on. I mean, I'm all. But when I'm with somebody, I like to sleep nude.
I
It's-
am naked all the time.
To-
I'm naked all the time.
I think to
I
me,
got people in and out of my
I get too
bedroom.
hot.
you know that meme that's been going around about how blankets are the protection against the burglar that comes in that's going to cut you with a knife, and that damn, she's got a blanket on. Clothes are kind of like the same thing. It's like an extra security layer for
Right.
me.
So
And
what
I think it's because I'm not sleeping with someone. I don't have
Get
that.
a really
additional
thin
security.
nightgown. Like my chemise, my Renaissance chemise is really long and it's very thin. I sometimes like to sleep in that because it's very comfortable.
Well, I've got grandkids that just barrel through
Yeah,
the door.
yeah,
Oh, no.
and-
my son learned. He almost walked in on me having sex one time. I yelled at him, "Get out of my room! Knock first!" I'm sorry, Mom. So my son knocks before he comes into my room.
Oh,
now.
that's good.
Knock, knock, knock.
But
Can I
he's
come in?
seen you. He's seen you naked plenty of times.
Oh yeah,
though.
I don't care about him seeing me naked. I mean, it's just a body. That's why we call it a fur ball. 'Cause he's the one that came up with the name.
Well, yeah, and my
Mom, I
grandson's
see your
seen
fur
me
ball.
naked, but you know what? I just don't know if I might be sleeping. My ass might be hanging out, and the cover's not on it. And somebody walks in
Vagina
my
spread
door.
wide.
Yeah, I just rather be safe.
Dead girl says that if you want him, you tell him, Lexi.
And then she says, "Yes, yes, yes." I don't know what all of that was in reference to, but she's having like, and then she giggled, so she's having like
She's getting
really
excited
good
over
sex.
there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But I think that Lexi's got a little crush on Dead Girl.
A dead girl?
No, I think Dead Girl's got a crush on
Kinda. She's
Lexi.
cute.
She's
cute.
I'll bet she is.
She'd be a lot of fun.
Fun. That's a good word. That's
Should
the
be
word
fun.
I was thinking of. Is fun.
Yeah.
Sleep in something very thin. It's almost like having no.
I don't know. I like t-shirts and underwear. That's usually what I sleep in.
Yeah,
is t-shirts
me
and
too,
underwear.
Simone.
I don't like, and I like tank tops because my arms go everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't like the bunching up of the stuff. And
I'm with you, sister. I get you.
it's kind of cold right now. I don't have my heater on yet, so
Hey, whatever you want to sleep
Oh,
in.
I have my windows open. I leave my windows open, and I might have 3 blankets on me, but my windows
I
are
do.
I do the
open.
same thing.
I have
like it like that.
I have my sheet and
Yeah.
3 blankets right
I've
now.
got my air conditioner, my fan, and the house AC going, and I have the windows cracked a little bit, and I'm still not cold enough.
You are running the AC right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That's
God!
crazy.
I turn it
Yeah.
on during the day.
I-
just to
during the
clean
day,
house
yeah.
We were
out.
sitting-
No, I open the windows
We were-
and air it out.
We were downstairs. It was after dark. This was yesterday. So after the party, everyone is gone. I'm sitting dead still. The thermometer in the living room is reading at 74 degrees, and I broke out in a sweat just sitting there. I'm having hot
That's
flashes.
your hormone issues.
Yeah, I'm just having hot flashes all the time, and I sweat when I sleep. It's terrible, terrible.
I've had no hot flashes. I've had none of that stuff. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Don't care, I guess. Lexi, you've been fun. Have you had a good time?
Absolutely.
Tell
been a pleasure.
everybody again how to find you, how to hire you, how to look beautiful by you.
Yeah, so if you go on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you just search Glam by Lexi, or you can email me glambylexi@gmail.com for appointments.
All right.
Didn't we have a couple of? We were going to talk more makeup, but we never got to it. But there was, wasn't there a particular
was a
question that you
Lipstick
had?
question.
So I have recently discovered that I can wear bright red lipstick, and I love it. My only problem is that it tends to spider leg out away from my lips sometimes.
Okay, how to prevent that? Put concealer around your lips,
Put concealer around my
Mhm.
lips. Okay.
and it'll help it. Keep
And
it in
then
there.
and then powder afterward, right?
Yeah, it'll settle it in.
Okay.
Unless you want, and you put the powder, you put the lipstick on. I learned this from a Self magazine too, I think. You put the lipstick on and then you powder your lips, and then you can put the gloss on top or do lipstick again. So like
That's what
it's
they do
2
with clown
layers.
makeup. When I used to do clown makeup, you put the makeup on and then you set it all with powder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to actually buy.
That's what those poofs are for. Poofs.
Okay.
Poofs.
You know, remember those big cloudy poofs?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
poofs were for gay guys. Poof. I'm a poofta.
She's bad.
Yeah. Lexi,
No, I
you do
said
amazing,
vodka.
amazing work.
Thank
and
you.
you always look. Do you have a picture of you without makeup on at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
No.
We don't either, but somebody just posted it all over
Oh,
for
my
us.
bad.
I know. Speaking of that person who posted that everywhere, that's
Curve Media.
Big E from
Oh,
Curve
speaking
Media.
of Curve Media, we're actually doing a photo package. We're doing boudoir photo shoot package, where he was obviously the photographer, and I'll be doing makeup. So you guys can hit me up for that as well.
All right, you hear that?
Oh, I know what I was gonna ask. If you're doing makeup for someone and their hair is fucked up, do you feel like you have to do something with their hair?
Yes, we have to touch it.
You
I have
do-
to
you
fix
do?
it a little bit. Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
Finished
about that.
product.
What a great show. This is Alexia.
Sweet cheeks.
And Sierra, wishing you all a good night. And remember,
Fuck often.
Watch out for those claws.
The Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City Radio Show is brought to you by VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech. Get your own damn show by BBW Fan Fest 2013, July 26th, 27th, and 28th in fabulous Las Vegas. Visit bbwfanfest.com by Curve Media Inc. Look good in your photographs. And by bbwgirltweet.com. Follow all your favorite BBW porn stars on Twitter.